everyone, this is Steff Simpson. Today for my review I will be doing mascara makeup, which I actually love. I absolutely love it. I've had it for about a year. So unlike my other videos where I'm trying out something brand new, this is something tried, tested, and true. So I'm going to change, I'll be right back, and then I'm going to tell you exactly why it is that I got this in the first place. See you in a minute. Welcome back. So, in the words of RuPaul, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? So 1 year ago, I was home, obviously, like everybody else was. And during that time, my husband and I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Completely out of our realm. It wasn't something that we would normally watch. Especially Andrew. It's not something that he would sit in and watch, men in drag. We were addicted. We absolutely loved it. We spent every single night waiting for the kids to go to bed so that him and I could sit with a glass of wine and watch RuPaul. I love his message. I absolutely love his message that, about loving yourself, accepting yourself, being who you want to be, being beautiful. I loved it. I gobbled it up. So the thing that hit me though as I'm sitting there watching it was that all of these men would go from being very, attractive men, but being very manly, to becoming stage queens. And they looked beautiful. They looked beyond beautiful. And I kept asking my husband, how is it that these men can go from looking like that to looking like that? And I have trouble putting on a look that I don't look like. I'm not going to throw names out there because I don't want to insult anybody. Anyway, so right around the same time, a really good friend of mine had sent me a message, and she said, hey, my friend Shelly is selling this mascara makeup. Would you be interested? I said, well, budgies, you just hit me at the right time, because I would really be interested. Normally, that would be something that I'd be like, nah, not interested, sorry. So, because of RuPaul, because of the friend who had sent it, just happened at the right time, I invested and bought Maskcara makeup. So it's like the word mascara, but with a K. Maskara. So, to start out, this was a little bit more than what I would normally pay for makeup. But you have to remember that usually I buy my makeup off of the discount rack. And paying any more than $12 for foundation for me is like, oh my God. I'm never going to survive this, financially. So yeah, it was a little bit more. Would I say that it was 100% worth it? Yeah, I would. So, how it worked was a friend of mine, she hooked me up at the party, and I had to send a picture to the person who supplied the makeup, Shelly, and she did a match for me, which I was really skeptical. You can't really see, but I have extremely dry skin, and it's really red, so normally things don't go on me very well. That whole clean matte? Bah, that's not me. It's more like that mat that you've had outside the door, you've rubbed your feet on it, she's dirty. Doesn't matter how many times you whack it against the doorstep, she's still dirty. Shit, that does not put me in a good light. I just mean. Anyway, it comes like this. So, it's a little palette, and these actually come out. These little palettes come out. I'm not going to stick my finger in there. Let's see. Gonna use a bobby pin, pop that out. Yeah, so they come. So it's magnetized, and these are the specific colors that were chosen for me. And you can see I've used them, so obviously they're getting low. Looks like I might need to stock up on that one again soon. And I love it because it's just handy. If I'm going somewhere overnight, I can throw that in my bag. I did save. When the makeup came, like the little palettes, they come with these. Great, because when it arrived, I was like, how do I know which is which? Boom, right on there. Completely easy. Very, very easy. So as I said before, my daily routine is moisturizer, my CoverGirl foundation. But if I'm going out on a date, if I actually want to look a little bit more put together, this is what I use. And I love it. So let's get started. All right, so I have a fresh face and I am ready to apply. So, first thing I start with is, and I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. This is not a tutorial on how to put on makeup, because I know that a lot of you are going to be looking at this saying, what is she doing? This is not how you apply makeup. I'm not an expert. I am not an expert whatsoever. This is what works for me. This is what I do. Okay? So first thing I do is my dark stuff. And I put it right along the bottom here. And I put it on pretty thick. Oh, I washed my brush this morning and it's still kind of wet. Okay. Okay, and then I put this so I kind of pull it apart so that it shows me that line of where I'm supposed to go. I'm blind as a bat. I need every help that I can get. And then again, my brush is a little bit. So when I'm doing this, I try to come down halfway so that I'm not coming all the way down. Try to make it so it's, halfway. Again, I'm not an expert. Shelly is amazing for doing this. She hosted a video. She showed us how to apply it, and I will be forever grateful because without that, I would have looked like a clown. Next thing I put on is my lighter color, and I do kind of a triangle right here, and I use the bigger side. So I use the small side for the dark, big side for the light, and I'm kind of going down, up, making it a triangle. Usually I don't have to go over it so much, just because my brush is still a bit wet from washing it. Down, up. Perfect. And then I do a little bit underneath too. You can see it went a little bit over the dark stuff, and that's a-okay because I'm going to blend it in after anyway. Next, I use my more yellowy one, and I use the big one because I don't want it to get mixed up with my really dark stuff. And I put a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my nose, and then coming up my forehead. Just imagine the sun is hitting me. Where is it going to be hitting, right? I want to look all glowy and shit. Okay, so for the other areas, I actually use my finger for this, just because I find it easier. So I do that. I'm using the dark color, going down on the side of my nose. And then I put a little bit and I go right along my jawline. I'm doing a review soon for the old the jazzercise. I've got one of those. So maybe in a month's time I won't even have to do this in order to make my jaw look all svelte and stuff. It'll just be chiseled like a rock. Yeah. So if you've ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race, they put it on and then they keep it on. Cooking, I don't know. So I'm gonna let this cook. So I would normally put this on and then I would do my other makeup. So I'll do my eye makeup, whatever else I'm gonna put on, which is really nothing. Eye makeup is about it. And if it was true Drag Race style, it would be over the top, right? The colors, the big mascara, all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do that because I want the focus to actually be on my face and how wonderful this makeup is for making me feel pretty. So I'm going to just fast forward and get this all done quick. Alrighty, so I did my eye makeup, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend all of this so I don't look so redonkulous. So I have a different brush that I use for blending, a little bit thicker. It's blunt. Usually I have it so it's damp, so I don't wet it. I don't use it dry. For me, I just find it works better, probably because my skin is dry. And then I start dabbing away. Alright, so now that it's all blended, I'm going to talk about the last little gem, which is this one here. So if you remember from the beginning, I said that it could be either lip or cheek, and it can. And you know what? There's times that I even use this instead of eyeshadow because I find it goes on nice. If you could see when I was doing that, it's kind of wrinkly. I look like that. Oh, what's that paper? That onion paper. Sometimes for my eyebrows, I find the pink stuff. Sometimes I'll use that for my eyelids, for my cheeks, and for my lips. But I love how it gives a nice soft look. And again, I use my finger for this. Smile. There you go. Oh shit, I almost put that on my chin. That would have been bad. I wasn't thinking. I'm actually going to use the mirror. It comes with the mirror here, which I absolutely love because I'm really blind. And I find the mirror that's on here is absolutely perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, see, I can see so much more in this mirror than what I can see looking at that. There. So the reason why I love this makeup so much is, number one, as I've mentioned in other videos, it doesn't irritate my skin at all. I'm very prone to eczema. Doesn't irritate it at all. And I love that it gives it a really soft look. I mean, I feel good. But I'm not done. If it was RuPaul, yeah, this wouldn't go. So I will be right back. Oh, well, hello there. Who are you, sexy girl? Oh, you know, just going to the runway. I love this. So for somebody who doesn't own a lot of makeup, I own a lot of wigs. Don't ask me why, because then it would just be a weird conversation, and you know, I don't plan on going into that. But yeah, so this is why I love mascara makeup. It takes me, who looks like a middle-aged mom, wife, average below Joe, and then I turn into this. And I'm gonna tell you, I feel really sexy. So I was gonna do a run later. I think I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know. So nice and soft colors. I feel like I'm glowy, radiant. It's not really harsh. Anyway, I like that it gives a little bit of a jawline here, and I absolutely love the fact that it's catered to me. So I gave I didn't give Shelly anything. She took it and she ran with it, and she made this perfect match. For the cases, you can get different cases that hold different amounts of little things. I don't know what they call. What are they called? I don't know. Anyway, you can get different amounts. So I like it. I feel like it's kind of personalized just for me. It's not anybody else's makeup. It's just mine. So if you enjoyed this, keeps going to my eyeball. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Or give a thumbs up, either or. I appreciate everybody watching. If you're interested in actually getting some mascara makeup for yourself, send me a message and I will hook you up with Shelly. She's absolutely amazing, beautiful inside and out. And that's it. I think I'm gonna go to the kitchen table. That's where we spend most of our date nights now. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Be kind. Bye.
Missing someone